Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Hope you guys are having a great day today. It's Thursday, the 5th of December. That's right, folks. And there's a seat missing right now, but Laura will be joining us very shortly. We got Kellen over, and she's taking care of the baby. Got to feed. It's feeding time for little Kellen. Guys, this is Monday through Friday, Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Hope you guys are enjoying a little lunchtime fun. I want you all to check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, but mostly it's dedicated to people like you who take the time to show. It's 20 more days till Christmas. It's showtime. Let's go. Hey ho, what do you know? That's right, folks. It's Ocean's Pit. Hope you guys are having a great day. It's Thursday. Of course, my co-host, Laura Ocean, will be on in about 15 minutes. She's running a little late. Like I said, if you're just joining us, we have baby Callan over, and he's got to eat. So in the meantime, we're going to keep everything going. Let's get right to our great sponsors, our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local. Norwich, Des Plaines, Evergreen Park, Warrenville, Mesa, Arizona. U-Haul Rentals at all their locations are here for all your moving needs, personal business, small loads. They have you covered. Take advantage of the auto key program at all their stores. They program card cut keys up to 50% less than the dealership. Visit the helpful hub to speak to a certified team member. Also, folks, Ace Hardware has outdoor, indoor decor on sale at all these fine different stores, 30% off. So go out and get some of that stuff. Our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Busy week, busy stuff. I want to thank my guest yesterday, Greg Potter and Kathy Rich. Of course, Kathy Rich is the daughter of Buddy Rich, and they got that big concert happening this Sunday, December 15th at the Arcada Theater. Buddy Rich's Groovy Christmas. And we want to congratulate Erica for winning her 2 free tickets for answering some trivia questions. And we also want to thank Double T Tony Toto. Congratulations to both of you guys. Your tickets will be at Will Call on Sunday at the box office. I hope you guys enjoy the show. It's going to be fun. And actually, we're going to be upstairs too. And the Speakeasy doing our show. Busy week coming up. Tonight we'll be at Zaza's in Lake Barrington with Daryl Armanstad. Friday, Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Double T. And Saturday we'll be in Champaign, Illinois. Shop for a Cop. Big Mega Productions, Big Mike. Ocean's Rat Pack will be there with the stage. And we're excited, man. It's our 4th year doing it for the police officers. All the money go for the police officers. The minute they announce these concerts, they sell out in minutes. Jim McMahon, former Chicago Bear quarterback, will be there speaking. Big Dog, the bounty hunter. And, of course, the big one, Candace Owens, will be there. It's going to be great. Great crowd. Ocean's Rat Pack. We play about a half hour, 45 minutes. So it's a great deal, and it's a good cause. Mega events, Big Mike and Johnny do a great job. That's going to happen this Saturday in Champaign, Illinois. Guess what's in, folks? It is the holidays, right? Guess what's finally here? They're here. The Tony Ocean cigars. Finally. My good friend and Tim, we teamed up in a company out of Florida, and we have the Tony Ocean cigars right there, ladies and gentlemen. They're very nice. We got them dark. We have Maduro. They come in all different sizes. We even have the long, thin ones for some of the ladies or someone that might not want those thick ones. But the Tony Ocean cigars, the labels are here. We are so excited. I've been trying to get a deal going for a while, and we got some right here. The new Tony Ocean cigars, great for stocking stuffers and We will give you some information on that before the end of the hour to get some of your Tony Ocean cigars. But these will be like my business card now. You pass out. If there's cigar smokers, I'll pass out the cigar. It's got my number and information on there. So it's great utility for marketing purposes, and you get a good smoke out of it too. Wow, let's get some other stuff we didn't get. Again, yesterday we lost the passing of our very good friend Gordy. I keep pronouncing his last name wrong. It's Poco Narni. I'm just going to say Gordy. That's what I call him at. We went out and supported all the rock and roll bands and all the bands. Used to work for Ron Onesti for Onesti Entertainment. And Gordy had some health issues this past year, and he just couldn't take it anymore. Now he's up in heaven. Now he's not suffering anymore. So again, our prayers go out to our good friend Gordy up in heaven. It's sad, especially when someone passes away, especially during the holiday season. It's never good. Never good, folks. What else we got too? Wayne Northrup, if for all you guys and gals that watch Days of Our Lives, he was one of the old characters from the show. He passed away also at the age of 77 years old. And also from St. John's University basketball coach Luigi Kendesca. He passed away too at the age of 95 years old from St. John's Basketball Coach University. Very sad. Also, Coach Q, former coach for the Chicago Blackhawks, looks like he's going to end up with the Detroit Red Wings. Coach Q going to the Detroit Red Wings should be very interesting to see what happens with that. Look who's in the house.
Oh, my Lordy. We're going to let Natalie give it a whirl.
Oh, Natalie's going to give it a whirl?
Well, as you all know, Natalie had a procedure done on Monday, so she can't lift. She can't do anything.
She can't lift more than 5
pounds. So she is under complete rest right now. So she's just trying to finish the feeding, and that's why I may get called out. We'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. And before we go, let's get to another quick sponsor if we can. How about our good friends from Jack Vena Landscaping, folks? They do the best with their work. Cousin Tommy does an incredible job, him and his crew. Jack Vena Landscaping. That's right here for the offer monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, spring, fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They offer plant design, service, and installation, and they've been servicing the North Shore for over 44 years. They also do fall gutter cleanup. Give Tommy a call at 847-432-5266. It's nice to have you back, Laura. It's been a while.
Did you see what I just did?
But you are here, and
did you see what I just did?
I don't know what you just did.
I put my glasses on top of my head.
Okay.
And then I was looking for my glasses.
Because you can't find your glasses.
Guys.
It's one of the, we all like that. There's Carol Brandolino, Twisted Tuesday, Jill, Indiana.
Guys, hey, Carol.
Oh, well, thank you. Packy's in the house. It's great to see everybody here. Richard, Bill Melton just passed away too. Former Chicago White Sox great. He was my favorite Chicago White Sox player, Bill Melton. Of course, he also went to the Philadelphia Phillies. They did lose the great Bill Melton. Rest in peace. Thank you for that, General. How you doing, Joanne, Emil, Peter? How you doing? Caliendo's in the house. Tony Orlando, Tony O, great DJ in the Chicagoland area. There's Double T. Dick Sayed. We'll see you Friday night. Kathy Eppolito, everybody.
Dick,
Albert, Nina, Johnny Faso. Boom Boom is in the house.
Thank you, John.
A couple things, guys, real fast. There's entertainers that made announcements about having health issues. And Laura knows me with my hearing. My hearing is gone. I got like 67% on one ear and 80% on the other.
Talk about aggravating.
It is aggravating. Pete Townsend from The Who can't perform anymore. He's completely deaf. And it does happen because of the music. Elton John just released something, losing his sight. Elton John can't see anymore.
For real?
A horrible thing. Imagine that. I mean, you get to a certain age and things happen like that. And it's sad. I mean, to be able to stop doing what you truly love. If I couldn't hear anymore, what would I do? I don't know. But thank God we have hearing aids that we do use. But it is something that
when we use them,
a lot of families go through it. And you know what? People who don't know that, they
my
really
mom
don't get
wore them too. So we'd have my mom on one end of the house, Tony on the other end of the house. They both had their TVs blasting.
Yeah.
So Nellie and I would sit there like, oh my God. Because they were both two blaring TVs all the time.
Yeah, and then there's nothing to do. A lot of people say, "Oh, lower the TV."
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Yeah, lower because they're not there until it happens to them. Oh, and then and I said, I hope it doesn't happen to anybody. You have to go through this. It really is, but nobody knows it until you're actually in that position.
Exactly. You never know what anybody else is going through.
Absolutely, that's right. We were talking about a lot of weddings coming up. Our son Tony and Ange are getting married in January 2025. Snoop Dogg, gotta love
Dogg's
Snoop.
getting married too.
No, but he did. He gave his daughter a wedding gift, $1 million.
Isn't that what we're giving Tony and Ange?
Yeah, there you go.
We're doing the same thing, right?
$1 million. Snoop Dogg gave that to his lovely daughter. How cool! I mean, if you got it, you gotta do it, right? If
we got it, you got it.
You got it, they have it. We got it, they have it. So pretty cool. $1 million. Man, here you go, hon. God bless you.
Nice. Hi, Frankie Setta.
There's Frankie, another great singer. There's Danny Nozak. What's up, my brother? Also, I want to say good shout out to my good pal Joey Spins. Had a little procedure. He's doing very well. And God bless for that. Also, my friend Marion. Marion just got a complete shoulder replacement. She's in a lot of pain. And if you're watching, Marion, get well, my dear friend.
Yes. Prayers to you for a speedy recovery.
Please do get well. It's very, very important. Today is National Cookie Day. What do you know, honey? Cookie Day, actually. All right, we got some stuff
to talk about. That's our kind of day, honey.
It's a good day, and I know you like cookies. December 3rd, 1965. It happened 59 years ago.
Gonna be in December.
Rubber Soul. Oh, very cool. Kathy Apolito from Arizona. Great to see you. Kathy Splatro from Arizona. How you doing, hon? Rubber Soul. December 3rd, 1965, 59 years ago, with a classic Beatles album was released. I Just Seen Your Face. Think for yourself. Oh, great. One of my favorite Beatle albums, Rubber Soul, 59 years ago. What happened? No, I'm not hearing anything. Anyway, folks, it is Thursday, the 5th of December. Laura's going to be going back and forth, checking on Kellen, our grandson. Good afternoon, Ricky, everybody watching today. A lot of stuff to still talk about. Let's get to some stuff here. You know what I found out interesting? Let's get right to the some of our topics here. Respect people with glasses. And you know why I say that? Respect people with glasses, folks, because they paid to see you. So when you see somebody wearing glasses, respect them because they paid so they can see you. Very, very important. I like that too. How about this? You know what? I like things that happen in other countries. Why can't it happen here in the United States? China discovered a gold-filled cave with gold filled in it. They said over $100 billion worth of gold found in this cave. If this is true, folks, then maybe we don't have to send them any more money. How about that in the mountain China? Imagine that, finding that. Love it. Italians are the reason why Santa made a naughty list. How true is that? And you can only respect that if you guys are Italian. All right. Laura Ocean will be coming back a couple minutes here. She's going back and forth with Callan downstairs. So she'll be joining us. The chopped version. There you go. There you go, Marion. I hope you're doing well. Got it for Christmas by a Jewish friend of yours. All right. There's Roseanne. A new girl named Cookie. All right, Emo. Very cool. National Dog Contest. Congratulations to a pug. A pug won. His name is Vito the Pug. He won the Best in Show. Over 1,900 different dogs were entered into the National Dog Show. And congratulations to Vito the Pug, who wins Best in Show according to CBS. Boy, so much to talk about here. I'm getting lost. Guys, if you want to go to Greece, Greece has an airlines, and you want to bring your kids, they fly free. 2024 and 2025, if you have kids up to the age of 11 years old, you can go to Greece, and those kids fly for free. How cool is that with your whatever that near Greece Airlines that takes you to Greece? Pretty cool. Kids fly free. Daryl Armenstad, we will see you tonight at Zaza's. Forehead kisses. When you kiss your loved ones, men kissing your wives, girlfriends on the forehead, that means it steals all their common sense. every time the man kisses a woman's forehead. I don't know if that's true or not, but there's a lot of shit that's out there that people always talk about, crazy as it is. Right, guys? Oh, my God. Nuts. It's Ocean's Pit. We're waiting for Laura to come back up. A lot of things that she's going to be talking about and stuff. People will chase you. People will chase you in 3 conditions. Okay? Number 3, when you see that you are happiest alone, when you see you are turning more beautiful or more handsome, and when they see your growth. That's when they chase you. Those are the 3 conditions. So instead of chasing, attract. Believe in a simple fact that whatever is meant for you really will come to you. Manifest good things, good people, good days coming to you. Focus on the law of doing and let the law of attraction work for you. Pretty cool things that you guys keep sending me. I do appreciate all this great stuff. It is Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Black Friday, online shoppers. I don't know if you guys probably all went to Black Friday and went shopping if you didn't go to the stores. But here's something that's very interesting. Black Friday online shoppers spent a record of $10.8 billion. That's 10.2% jump from 2023. Wait a second. I thought the economy was so bad. I think after they found out what the election was, I think more people went out and spending more money. That's just my opinion, but I didn't realize they spent $10.8 billion on Black Friday, honey. What the hell, huh?
What the hell?
With the rise of self-driving cars, it's only a matter of time before someone writes a country song about leaving his truck. Leaving. The truck will leave him. Because, all the country songs talk about trucks. This could happen. What do you got, honey? I don't have an hour of material.
Well, speaking of shopping,
yes.
2 days ago, be careful and check your meat. 2 days ago, Tony went to Walmart right here in our town and got 2 huge
ground
turkeys, and he's cooking them this morning. And I'm on the phone, so I couldn't get to his attention.
And I can't smell anything.
He can't smell, and I'm looking around thinking one of the dogs, shit, it smelled so bad. He didn't even realize. We go pull the receipt 2 days ago, and one's expired from October 21st, and one's expired from November 24th. So be sure to check your meat, because if I wasn't here or somebody else didn't notice, he would have been eating that meat.
And you
today.
know what? I never check the meat. I should. I see people sometimes looking at the expiration date. I never do, but from now on, I never did. I never thought that,
But obviously, somebody wasn't doing their job over there because.
Yeah, a few people weren't. And we're speaking about eating, honey. Someone just came up with this. Can we come up with anything better than ham and turkey for Thanksgiving and the holidays?
Carol,
it's getting awfully boring. It's the same shit.
That's why I did a brunch this year.
Well, I don't like ham. I can't stand ham.
I love it.
But a lot of people in the family, and I love turkey. But what else can you cook for the holidays?
That was a huge thing. There was a huge thing on that. People were putting prime rib. People were putting seafood, shrimp, all different types of things. But that's why I did a brunch this year, because it gets so, yes, Kathy, lamb. It gets so boring.
There you go. Veal. Well, I don't like eating veal because it's, small little deers get, so I don't.
But you eat cow.
Cow is different. They're old. They're adults. These are little kids. They're little babies.
Kids. I want to eat adults.
I want to eat adults. Yeah. But what else would you guys cook? I mean, we also bring pasta. We got shrimp.
Beef roast.
But it's the same shit. Pina, how you doing? Hope you're doing well.
What else is there really?
I always check my meat. How about coupon? Coppin.
Good steak on the grill. Yes, Jeff. Truthfully,
Jeff Hunt from Seventh Heaven. That's a great idea. That's a really great idea.
Yes, Kathy, lasagna, like a good ravioli, lasagna, gnocchi, something.
That's why you shop locally at Albert's Deli.
Yes, Cornish hens.
There you go.
We did that one year, actually. My mom started that one year.
I like that. That's actually a pretty good idea, folks. So the different ones. Thank you for saying.
Did you talk about the United Healthcare?
The who?
The United Healthcare CEO.
No. Oh, no. Yeah, that's good. That was going to be one of my things.
It just came up again.
I know. Well, let's go back on some of these things I said.
Did you guys hear about the United Healthcare CEO got shot outside of his hotel in New York yesterday? Before a meeting.
Hold on. Let me go back and
I don't know the details. All I know is it's something just came over on NBC now.
Yeah, his picture.
Oh, Mara, Chinese
wouldn't be bad. I like that. Let me try to find. There was a picture of the gentleman.
Roast
here
pork
it is.
and beef. Ooh, yeah,
ABC
Roseanne.
News, Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Healthcare, was shot and killed by a masked man near Midtown Manhattan Hotel early Wednesday, according to police.
Horrible.
Well, you know what,
Horrible.
folks?
There's
People,
Marion now.
there's Marion. I know she was on before earlier.
okay.
But you know what? There's some pissed off people here. So what do? They go after the guy in charge of healthcare and they kill him. Not the right thing to do, but there's a lot of crazy
Oh, wait,
people.
they're calling the gunman the claims adjuster. Oh, too soon.
Too soon, Frankie. Too soon. But yeah,
It is. It's very sad. Oh, Carol, yes, mimosas. We had plenty of those. I actually made it a fruit juice mimosa. So it had cranberry juice, orange juice, and pineapple juice with the champagne. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. There was a message
good.
on the bullet. Oh, wow. So I don't know,
So
man.
sad.
It's crazy what's going on in
Guys
this
there
crazy
for a
world.
meeting and
What do you got, hon?
10 uncomfortable lessons you need to know.
Okay.
Okay, number 10, if you continue to wait for the right time, you'll waste your entire life and nothing will happen.
Absolutely.
Number 9, you can't expect honesty from people who even lie to themselves. Ooh, these are deep. Number 8, your self-love must be stronger than your desire to be loved. Love it. If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for nothing. You'll fall for anything. Oh, you'll fall for anything. Number 6, pain is an addiction. Back up. Pain is an indication to look inward. Your best life won't seek validation, but insecurity will. Number 4, your life will be defined by your ability to handle uncertainty. Number 3, don't feed your problems with thoughts, starve them with action. I like that too.
I like that.
Number 2, you are always responsible for your emotions, your emotional reactions. And number 1, most uncomfortable lesson you need to know, regret will haunt you more than failure.
Absolute. That's very important. I really do believe that. It's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. It's time for Airtight Windows. If you're looking for windows and you want it done right, do it right with Airtight. That's right. For honesty, quality, dependability, do it right with Airtight. Service in Chicagoland area, 35 years. Do it right with Airtight. Call Louis Pipes at 708-788-5000 and tell them, hey, I heard Airtight windows are the best on Ocean's Pit by
Louis,
a local shop.
It's going to have to be after this wedding, but we definitely need windows.
We have a lot to do.
We do.
New hair coming in, new earpiece. I got a lot of stuff we got to get in the new year. Absolutely. All right, honey.
Oh, new Botox. Maybe I'll go for a facelift. Maybe I'll get some new
you got
hair.
one of those scheduled, don't you?
I got a Botox scheduled. They said to do it in December. Before
The universal sign for swingers that you may have seen before. A cruise line bans secret swingers symbol used by couples looking to swap partners. Now, we talked about this before. We had the pineapple, the upside down apple. This is thelodbible.com. They're getting rid of this. So let's see. Upside down pineapples, doormats, or symbols stick to the door. End of summary. For why they banned, think that you go to travel, then some guy pranks you, puts a sticker on your door. That's got to be horrible, especially if you're not into that shit. Why should I care who sleeps with who on a cruise ship? It may not be my cup of tea, but as long as my wife is in bed next to me, who cares? I like it. Don't click it. It's a pineapple. Someone stuck a pineapple sticker on my back, and I was walking around the ship like all night, and people kept coming up to me flirty. I just thought people were a bit over-friendly. Then I got to my cabin and seated on my back.
Oh, my God.
So these upside-down things will not be happening anymore on cruise ships with the upside-down pineapple and stuff.
Did we see any of those?
I've seen a few of those last time we were there. Let's talk about it. The new podcast with my good friend Franny and Laurie Stevens. I'll be on their guest next Tuesday, the 16th at 1:00. Right after this show, we'll be guest. And I told them I want no answers, no questions ahead of time. I want because I don't want anything. I don't want to be prepared for any questions that people ask me. What do you got, hon?
Apologizing. This is something we all can learn from. Apologizing doesn't always mean that you're wrong and the other person is right. It means you value your relationship more than your ego.
I apologize all the time. Nah, on the other side, we don't get any apologize. So who's got the ego here? I just thought I'd throw that out there. What do you think? Your turn. Oh, there it is. It came out, folks.
I'm not a big apologizer. I'm really not, and it's not because I don't.
You know
think
what?
I'm
And
wrong.
and you know, it's not just me. I've seen her not do it to a lot of people.
And
So,
I
yeah.
don't think that I'm not wrong. Hi, Denise.
Hi, Denise. There's Alan from Miami. How you guys, Alan and Lena? I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, I'm not a big apologizer, but again, it's not because I don't think I'm wrong, and I really don't know why. If it's my kids, I do in a minute, but past that, I don't know.
I don't know. No, I have no idea.
I'm really good at constructive criticism, though. If you give me constructive criticism,
Me too.
I'm great with that.
I'm pretty good with that too.
And I will listen to you to your heart's content. Maybe it's the way people go about it.
That could be too.
Yeah, because that's maybe why
I think when
apologize.
anybody, when you have something to say, it's how you say,
Yes.
no matter what it is. Hey, good morning.
Absolutely.
The good morning could be like, good morning, instead of, hey, good morning.
Oh, that's
So it
gross.
does help. No, but it's
But you could see why.
yeah.
Okay, people who bite their nails tend to have a strong immune system. It's gross when you think about it, but then on the other hand, you're getting all those germs when you're biting your nails. So there you have it.
You know what she doesn't like? Like when I do my nails
Ugh.
in the sink.
He
So
freaking cuts his nails and lets the nails go in the sink.
and then you put the water on and you put it down the drain.
It's not for the garbage disposal
I
to
know.
clean your nails.
I know. Now I know to the garbage can. Now I go to the garbage can. What do you
Don't
got?
skip breakfast. Skipping breakfast can increase of heart attack by 35%, says the latest study. Wait, don't skip breakfast.
Skipping breakfast can increase risk of heart attack by
Yeah.
30%. Now, you don't eat breakfast. You do, but you eat it later.
Not I don't know what I do anymore.
6 o'clock in the morning, I'll eat breakfast. Or a lot of people eat breakfast before they go to work, or while they're going to work, they might have a bar or whatever. Or if they work from home, they eat something. That's true. Breaking news: Robert F. Kennedy Jr. allegedly intends to require Coca-Cola to begin using cane sugar instead of high fruit. What is it? Fructose syrup. So that's going to maybe make the Coke better for you. There you go.
Cutting
That
your
because
nails with
something-
a clipper is like nails on the chalkboard, right, Kath?
What is it? What?
Cutting your nails with a clipper is like,
I cut my nails like that all the time. Before I was married, I never knew there was an incorrect way to eat, chew, drink, or breathe.
did you want to be on a little show of big things?
That's our daughter Gianna calling in. Honey, I think you would enjoy this
Hello?
one. All right. I got to get a response
They
on
want
this.
to be on.
Hi, Jean.
It's
Say
Gianna
hi.
and Nina.
Oh, they're both on.
Wait, I can't hear your.
Anyway, guys,
You're
this goes out
frozen.
to guys out there. Before I got married, I never knew there was an incorrect
Say
way
it.
to eat, chew, think, or
Oh,
breathe. Yeah, my wife's good with that, right, honey?
Wait, say it
Eat,
again.
chew- Oh, and I just
I'm
deleted
so
it.
sorry.
Before I was married, I never knew there was a certain way to eat, chew, or breathe.
I'm horrible. I sit in my office and hear him. I even sometimes put on
But you know what? I
white
think,
noise.
but I wonder if
just
it's
so I
just
don't have
me.
to keep
I wonder
saying
if
it
it's
every
just
day.
me.
No, ask my sister.
Everybody, you do
No,
that too?
when me and Natalie were little, we couldn't stand that noise. Couldn't stand that
Who
noise.
used to do it before me?
I don't know, but we just never. Nobody.
Well, you
like,
couldn't stand it. I mean, someone had to be doing it.
I don't know, but I don't know if my mom or dad ever did. I don't really remember that, but
That's
for
why.
some reason both of us hated it.
Wait. That's why in Italy they only have coffee and croissants and live till 90 and 100. I like the way my foot doctor trimmed my nails with a tool. All right, there. So your
I like
foot
the way
doctor.
my foot doctor trimmed my nails with a tool. Yes, they do that at the podiatrist. Yes,
They do that at the foot doctor too.
that's the podiatrist.
Oh, is that what that is? All right, honey. There you go.
In Japan.
They do it in the United States too.
Wait, what? Before I read this.
Oh, what?
In Japan, some men give their entire salary to their wives and receive a monthly allowance as pocket money. What's wrong with that? What about the United States?
I think they do it in the United
Is
States.
there anything wrong with that too in the United States?
You just hand over
He
the check.
brings me home his check all the time, and then he'll say, "Honey,
Can I
can
get
I
a-
have $20?" And I'll say, "Were you a good boy?" That's like our standing.
Yeah.
Our standing. What's our?
I
what's
just
our
found
time
out. I told Laura this, which it just came up. Getting angry at people when we listen to them breathing or eating is called misophonia, and it's an actual brain disorder. Feeling irritated by sounds like breathing and eating is known as misophonia, a strong emotional reaction to specific noises. Common triggers including chewing, slurping, heavy breathing, often leading to anger and anxiety. To manage this, try using your noise canceling headphones,
I do.
playing background music,
That I do.
practicing relaxation techniques like deep breathing and mindfulness. Calm communication can also help you with this problem. So, honey, you have a brain disorder. There you
I
go.
do have a brain disorder.
I got
do.
one
Look
too.
what I married.
I got one too, so don't feel so bad. Go ahead.
Yes, Eric. No wonder Godzilla tried to destroy Japan.
Hey, Eric, I hope you're feeling better too, buddy. I know you're under the weather.
Helen.
Helen, I'm so sorry
Our
about Gordy. We
deepest,
yeah.
Gordy this is a very tough
He was
one.
a sweet guy.
Darling.
I didn't know him that well. Like I said, we talked about it in the beginning of the show. Gordy passed away, a friend of ours. I think I met him originally. I
think I met him through Helen. That's true.
Well,
That's
I met him years ago when I was doing the rock bands, and then I met him again when he started working for Ron Onesti. And then he used to. Last time I think I seen him, it had to be in Wisconsin with a Dream Police show. Was the last time I see him. I know he had some heart issues, but now he's not suffering anymore. Now he's up in heaven.
Is that what was wrong with him? I was wondering what was wrong with him.
He had some heart issues, and it finally caught up to him, unfortunately. She cleans her ears, sells the wax, and people are paying big money for it.
Who the hell?
Latasha, a content creator, said that selling earwax has earned her up to $9,000 per day. You're looking for a part-time job, honey, from home? Here you go. Sell your wax.
Yes, Julie.
I
Yes.
didn't know this was true, honey.
Well, we're going to start selling wax.
There you go.
Comes from the Greek word masu, chewing. Oh, that's the hi, Dennis.
Dennis, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Oh, honey, go ahead. What do you got? You got some stuff here, some good stuff there. Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. Want to say hello to my buddy Danny Mazzi from Armando Supermarkets. Buy local, shop local. 925 Liberty Street in Elgin, and Crash Champions Collision Auto Repair. For all your collision auto repair needs, go to crashchampions.com. What do you got?
90% of being married is just shouting what from the other room. And we shout all day long because
they might not have hearing problems. It happens at all the homes. There you go.
Okay, I just heard that there was a recall somewhere in cucumbers as well.
All right, what do you got?
All right, hold a slice of cucumber on the roof of your mouth with your tongue for 90 seconds. The psychochemical kills the bacteria that causes bad breath. So we're all going to sit around and we're going to hold cucumber.
Family goes viral after posting Thanksgiving on their grandmother's house after putting aside all their differences, just like grandma wanted. How many families do you think do that, honey?
I'm sorry. They put their differences aside for the holidays?
Yeah, and there's a group of there's got to be like 60, 70 people here. And for the holidays, for grandma, and I think we talked about this before. If grandma and grandpa are not around,
things definitely change.
Or mom and dad are not
matriarch and patriarch are gone.
I agree. I wish everybody can just sit down and just put their differences aside. It helps. Ocean's Pit, what do you got on?
Did you know?
Yes.
If you fall asleep while overthinking, when your mind will stay active even during your sleep, and you will wake up tired. I think
both of us.
We both do that.
Both of us.
But I tell you what, I can't turn my freaking mind off lately.
Oh, here you go. What's this?
The condition of finding it difficult to get out of bed in the morning is called dysania.
Isn't that a vacuum cleaner?
It's a Dyson.
Oh, that's a Dyson.
Dysania. We all have dysania.
There you go. We all have it. Red Lobster CEO says endless shrimp is never coming back.
Why?
Because he knows the math. Red Lobster's new CEO, Damora Amakachon, is making waves as he steers his seafood chain into post-bankruptcy era. After filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in May, the company faced financial operational challenges that led to major change, including scraping the infamous $20 all-you-can-eat ship promotion. While the deal was a hit for customers, it sank the company into millions of losses. Right? All you can eat shrimp, and some people can eat.
Dennis, that's funny. And truthfully, what's the joke? They said talk politics at your holiday gathering on Thanksgiving so that they don't come back on Christmas.
Good point. Go ahead. What do you got, hon?
A new study claims that the second-born children are more likely to be troublemakers. Not in my house. That was my golden child.
And the third one, I mentioned something Tuesday. The third child will end up being millionaires, because the first one is always the baby. The second child, because they're always fighting for whatchamacallit. So interesting. Well, interesting stuff you hear every day here.
Nellie says Kellen's watching us and smiling on the TV.
There's Kellen. All right. Here, speaking of kids, not disciplining your child at 5 years old will show at 15. It won't be funny then. Be a parent, not a friend.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. When they're younger, absolutely. Now we're all friends. Craig, I have done that. And do you know, in the middle of the night?
Craig called me that. Craig was kind enough the next day after I talked about that. He said, Tony, do you do this? We were talking about sleep apnea, which I don't have, but he goes.
You don't stop breathing, but you snore a lot.
Sometimes I snore, all the time. Yeah, but not all the time. But I told Craig too, when I gain, if I'm over 210 pounds, I snore. Once I'm under 210, I'm fine. But that's a good point. When he called me the next day, thank you, Craig, for that. Keeping a notepad, waking up and writing that stuff down.
So, and I've even done it with my phone, and I would try to keep myself notes, because I've been told this numerous times, and I don't do it because sometimes I don't feel like rolling over to do it, but yet I'm just laying there. But yes, I've got to do that.
Chicago Bears, Washington Commanders offensive coach Cliff Kingsbury is among the top candidates for the Chicago Bears head coaching opening. The Bears will consider intern coach Thomas Brown, as well as top contenders Ben Johnson, Mike Verabel, and Aaron Glenn. We'll see what happens as the new coach for the Chicago Bears, which they've never fired a head coach in 100 years.
Oh, yeah.
First time they did it this year.
Dennis, this is so funny. Tomato soup with basil and grilled sharp cheddar cheese with bacon for lunch sounds amazing. So the other day when Natalie had her procedure, Tony wanted to get her something special to eat.
So when she
hadn't
came
been
home,
able to eat for all those hours.
Right.
So she chose Panera. So we got the tomato basil BLT, which is so funny they're doing that. It wasn't that great.
It wasn't that great?
It wasn't that great.
That's because you get only a half a sandwich.
Well, we did the half a sandwich with the soup. So we did the other half of cream of rice soup. It was super cream of chicken rice. But that was good, but it wasn't the best.
It wasn't the best. There you go. See? 10 truths of life that everyone must know. Are you ready, honey?
That's what I just read.
Don't regret having a good heart. It's all good things come back multiply. Don't forget how badly you wanted what you have now. Blessings are always coming to us. Stop thinking everyone is your friend. Jealousy is a lack of confidence. Rate number 1, believe in yourself. Loyalty is rare. If you find it, keep it. I don't care if you're lonely at the top. It was lonely at the bottom. Money gives you the ability to walk away from people and situations you don't like. Being alone is better than being used. And stay away from those who stay close to everyone. Whoo!
Wow.
Learn some stuff there, hon. What do you got?
I don't know. This will be our testament.
Yes.
Giving birth is the second most painful thing a human can experience, with the first being buried alive.
Wow.
That's odd.
That is very odd.
First of all, I will never know what being buried alive feels like. And second of all, I don't know how bad childbirth is when you get an epidural. Just saying.
What's an epidural? I think I tried that in high school.
They give you a shot in your spine, the back, so you're numb from the waist down.
All right. How long is the numbness?
Sorry, I thought you meant tomorrow at 5:30, but shoot.
Okay. Good.
How long is the numbness? It's a while.
It's a while.
But then the last one was a C-section, so then it was longer.
I got it. Public schools accept all children. No questions asked. Private schools select their children. That's why they are private. Public tax dollars should support only public schools. Private money should pay for private schools. What do you think about that, hon? When those of us that only send our children to private school should not have to pay taxes for public school. We are
I
paying
always have
taxes.
to agree with that because public school is so much more expensive.
The private school, you mean?
I mean, private school.
Yeah. We pay taxes for roads, whether we choose to drive on them or not. If you choose to upgrade your travel and fly to a destination, you still pay taxes on the roads. That seems to work out.
All right, Eric and Nina, if you're listening, did you know that kissing your baby makes them smarter?
Aha. There you go. Why are breakfast dates not more popular thing? Like, forget your 9 p.m. fancy dinner reservation. Let's go eat pancakes at 9 a.m. in our pajamas. Remember that? You ever go, hey, let's meet for lunch, or let's meet for dinner, or let's meet for an afternoon drink? What do you think about that, hon?
Doing it in the afternoon? I love it.
Where you are, breakfast dates, I'm talking
Oh,
about.
yeah, I would love that. My girlfriend, so we were supposed to go to dinner tonight, which unfortunately I just wasn't up for tonight. But anyways, she kept asking me because I'm always canceling. We'll go to lunch. I'll take a half a day. Do you want to do it on a Saturday afternoon or Sunday afternoon? I think afternoon or breakfasts are great.
I think it's good. People say bless
Only
you.
at this time of year. I'm sorry.
Only because it's a holiday.
No, this time of year, meaning this freaking getting dark at 4:30.
4:30.
It's like craziness.
No, that makes a lot of sense. Honey, people say bless you when you sneeze because your sneeze.
Stops
People
your
say
heart.
bless you when you sneeze because when you sneeze, your heart stops for a millisecond.
Mhm, that's true.
Okay.
Could be a good segue.
So we know how the bless you comes from, right, hon?
good segue.
What happened?
Segue.
Who?
Could be a good segue. It's heart stopping.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't know that was going to happen today, but okay.
When you
Well, we had Laura has something she wants to say, and this has been going on. Laura's been having this issue since she was young,
10 years.
10 years with this particular issue. And when she goes get her checkups and stuff, it finally came to it. And I'm going to give the floor to my lovely wife, Laura Ocean. Laura, take it away.
And some of you might be like, why are you bringing your personal information to the public? And I'm going to tell you why. So I didn't bring this to public until I realized what really was going on. 10 years ago, I was diagnosed with a bicuspid valve. Okay, so I have a bad valve. And when you have a bicuspid valve, it can lead to aneurysms. So I went ahead and got checked and found out I do have an aortic aneurysm as well. So I have an aneurysm in my heart as well as a bad valve. So after that, they checked other places and they found an aneurysm also in my brain. So I have an aneurysm in my brain, an aneurysm in my heart, and a bad valve. So this was in 2014 that we found this out. So I've just been monitored for the last 10 years. So I go every 6 months, and then I get a intensified echocardiogram. It's an MRA to check my heart. So it's been going on for years and years and years. It's always stayed stable. Well, it's been progressing. The aneurysm has stayed the same size since 2014. So the aneurysm in my heart has not changed. I went to the doctor yesterday for my aneurysm in my head. We're going to recheck it, but that one they're not even concerned with because it's so teeny tiny. And that one, even if it was to rupture, unfortunately, it wouldn't even cause me any problem because it's in an enclosed area. Okay, great. So the valve now, he always told me that there will come a day. It's not when, it's not if, but it's when. And the time has come now where the stenosis in that valve has become moderate to severe. So I was told about 2 weeks ago that I am needing to go through surgery. And so because of the aneurysm, it does need to require open heart surgery. So of course, I'm not happy about this whatsoever. But I know there has been so many of you that have known about it and that have supported me all the way back through the years. And I thank you for that. And here we are, we're coming to the time. The reason I wanted people to know this is because I want you to know how I found out 10 years ago. 10 years ago, when I didn't have a weight problem, number one, I wanted diet pills. So my gynecologist said she did not want me to go on diet pills unless I went and got an echocardiogram. So I went for the echocardiogram, and while I was there, they found the bicuspid valve. And when we found out I had the aneurysm, well, I now, at this point, because I've known it for 10 years, I've been monitored. we do know 2 people personally that did not know they had an aneurysm and died suddenly because it did burst. So it did rupture, one being a friend of ours who was just getting her daughter ready for a softball game that my daughters were going to be playing with her or with the daughter. She was doing the laundry, and when she went to go, she didn't make the laundry. And my ex at the time was a Schaumburg firefighter who was actually at that property while this was all happening. It was horrific, and it was like the whole community type thing, but she did not know she had it. So I'm telling you this because if you do have any issues, if anything's going on within your bodies, you need to get it checked out. So as of last week, they had told me that it is progressing. It's not an emergency. They know my son's getting married next month. So they says to go ahead with enjoy the holidays, enjoy the wedding, but they want me in right after the wedding. So as of right now, we are scheduled for the first week of February. So I do need to go undergo open heart surgery for the valve to be replaced and the aneurysm to be repaired. So,
and then it's like a 6 to 12 week recovery.
So that's why Natalie had her ordeal on Monday, which was again a heart issue that she had SVT. They corrected that, and hers is good and done. Yesterday, I did go under and have a endoscopy. They checked that. Everything looks good. I have to now go for a carotid artery. I have to go for the angiogram. I have to go for a mammogram. I have to go
something
for
about
all the stuff this month.
Yeah, they also said something about your teeth now, honey, right?
So now I have to get clearance from my dentist to make sure I have no problems with my teeth, because that's huge with getting your valve replaced. So yes, thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Prayers to Richard too. Richard Hamlin says, Laura, I've had the same exact thing. They've been monitoring me for the last 7 years.
Richard, yes, mine's been 10 now, and nothing's changed until 6 months ago. So yes, truthfully, knowing it is the number one cure. I shouldn't say cure. The number one thing to do, and just keeping it. As long as you're being monitored, you're in great hands.
And with technology now these days, she joined a support group, and she's hearing stories about it. And most of the people,
an aortic valve replacement support group with 16,000 people in it. It's been amazing. So I'm really fortunate to be a part of this, because it's giving me so much more hope, and talking about so many other people that have died.
And a lot of people say the worst part sometimes is the recovery. People were saying, right?
Well, no, they says the worst part is this part right here, that the anxiousness that I'm going through, and then sleepless nights, because it's like, oh my God, trying to make sure everything's taken care of. I'm trying to get all his business taken care of for the first couple months.
For the 2025. And then we have the wedding coming up in January 27th, our son, Tony and Ange. So we're just trying to get everything done. And you got the holidays, and you have everything hitting you all at once, and then we had Natalie too. Thank God everything's good with her.
Natalie's great.
She's home relaxing. So, and thank you for your prayers for that too. We really do appreciate very much. So I'm already hypochondriac and knowing that, right, Richard? I mean, yeah. So a prayer. I hope everything, Richard, for you too, my
Richard.
Buddy.
It's so funny because I've always been a hypochondriac before this.
Me too.
Now that this is happening, I'm trying to stay super positive, and I'm trying to make anything that's going on, because again, reading in this support group is great. But yes, we got this, Richard. We got this.
You got this, and again.
So Dina too, her dad had a heart valve replaced and it recovered beautifully. I'm so glad to hear that. My dad had open heart surgery twice. The second day we went in there, we were shocked because he's sitting up brushing his teeth, and we're like, oh my gosh.
Cleveland Clinic is the #1 heart Mayo in Minnesota.
Yes, Dennis. So my cardiologist did a fellowship at Cleveland Clinic, and he was actually going to be the one that was going to refer me out. The only reason I'm staying where I'm at is because I want him with me. If it wasn't for my cardiologist, I'd go anywhere for the surgeon, but I love my cardiologist who's going to be right with me.
So thank you for that.
Thank you, Craig,
and we had to let this out because I think it's very important.
Yes,
that
Boyd,
thing that
I
we've
have
been
to
going
pick
through
that
for the last
I
6
picked
months.
the pig one. I
There
didn't
you
pick
go.
the mechanical one only because if I have to replace this in 10 to 15 years, it's almost like a laparoscopic type of replacement, and I wouldn't have to go the full-blown open heart because the aneurysm will already be repaired. But yes, I do get to pick my valve.
There you go. It's just like shopping. Look, you'll be shopping too. Then you know how much you like that. There's Chuck Feldman. Hey, Chuck, how you doing? Great, Chuck, great guy. Watches the show. We had him on the show a couple of times. Great writer for different magazines. Loves great music.
Wait, Boyd, you have it too?
Doing well. Boyd. Yeah, they're
Wow.
Boyd too. See, so it's nice
That's
to
what
bring
I'm
this
doing.
stuff out, and now you get knowing. Now we can get feedback
He's
from
got
people.
the oink oink too. That's the one I chose.
Boyd, you got the oink too, brother.
Thank
Well, thank
you,
you.
Jill. Love you.
Thank you for all your input, guys, and we do really appreciate it. This is Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. December 5th. Honey, I just talked to Nick Sahajas, and we're going to do
Piano Man?
Nick the Piano Man, the St. Nicholas. We're going to do a live remote next Tuesday from his home, December 17th, Christmas show. Live remote singing Christmas songs, me and Nick, and we're going to put it up on the screen so people can donate some money to St. Jude's. And we're going to have other people stopping by. I heard Stephanie's going to be singing a couple with us too. So I'm looking forward to that get together. Hopefully we can get Laura there and sit down and bring people over and just have a little fun singing some holiday festive songs. The 18th.
Do you want me to sing?
We want you to sing, honey. December 18th, Wednesday, will be at Positano's. Usually we're there on a Thursday, but this month we're there on a Wednesday on the 18th with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. The main event band on the 19th of Annuities. We'll be at the Lyric Theater for 2 Christmas holiday shows next Saturday with Ocean's Rat Pack. 2 shows, I think, 1 at 2 and 1 at 6 in Blue Island. So I'm excited about that.
Oh,
The 21st will be at Taverna in Melrose Park. The 26th, well, day after Christmas, is going to be at Bellagio in Roselle. The 28th is my 62nd birthday bash at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy. We'll also be at the Speakeasy the 15th of December, next Sunday, for Sinatra Sunday, next Sunday. And for New Year's Eve, we're at Moretti's, right, honey? And what happened?
Craig,
What?
sometimes husbands can be the cause of aneurysms.
Yeah. There you
Craig,
go.
if that was the case, I should be loaded.
Yeah, there you go. God bless you. God bless you on that one. Problem with going in with the medical one is that you would be on Curative for the rest of your life. And she didn't want to do that.
I didn't want to do that. And they says that you can actually, when you're sleeping, you can hear it clicking. I don't want to hear that either.
Yeah, it might put you to sleep though when you have some those special noises, whatever, when people sleep. You're watching Ocean's Pit, little show about big things. I want to thank my wife for coming out with that because she was a little uncomfortable, but it took a lot of courage to come out and say what she did. And it's always nice to look at the impact we get from people who've been through it or have known people. And look, any kind of advice or what we get is a good thing, right? Or any question is a good thing. They say the most stupidest question you ask is the one that you don't ask, right? So I think it's very important and very good for that. Let's go to Mary Grievous Real Estate. Finest, perfect real estate profession where you're putting your home on the market, looking for your dream home. Give her a call today. Berkshire Hathaway, that's M. Grievous at starkre.com, 630-688-1725. My good friend Mary Grievous. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the Chicago Music Cruise 2025, March 22nd to March 30th. At Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, Oasis of the Seas, 8 days, Fort Lauderdale, Carousel, Aruba, and Coco Key, Bahamas. ChicagoMusicCruise.com. Put in Tony Ocean or call Mary at 630-688-1725 and say you want to go ocean with the ocean. Hillbilly Rock Stars, Mojo's Jukebox, Jersey Girls, Tony Ocean, the main event band, and Seventh Heaven. It's going to be a great party for 8 days to get out on the water and perform and perform with our friends too, which is very, very cool. Honey, what do you got? Anything else you got on that?
I don't.
You got nothing? All right, we got a couple
I got
other.
nothing.
I got nothing. We got a couple. We got about 6 or 7 minutes left here. The owner of the Washington Redskins, now called the Commanders, are meeting with the NFL's Commissioner Roger Goodell, are currently meeting with the Senate leader John Toon to discuss renaming the team back to the Washington Redskins. They want to go back to the original name and go back to the original logo. It's up to them. I think, honey, when people, Ed Jemima now is going back. Now the family got, they sued, and now they're going to have the Ed Jemima lady back on the syrup. So things are trying to see what happens with that. I don't know. Adopt a dog takes 3 days. Listen to this, honey. Adopted dogs takes 3 days to compress, 3 weeks to start to know your routine, and 3 months to feel at home.
Oh.
So please, if you adopt a dog,
take your time with those puppies.
give them a chance. What do you think about this, honey? If a friendship lasts longer than 7 years, psychologist says they will last a lifetime.
I still very good friends with a lot of my high school friends. So that's been way longer than 7 years.
Frasier, from Friends, if you remember Frasier, and he also had his own show. Kelsey Grammer says, if someone has to die as a result of rape, then why should we kill the rapist and not the unborn child?
Say it one more time. I'm sorry. I was just reading.
I want to get your opinion, honey, as a mom, as a woman. Kelsey Grammer, former star of Friends and his own show, Frasier. If someone has to die as a result of rape, then why should we kill the rapist and not the unborn child?
I think you should kill the rapist too. Or not two, but kill the rapist. That's who should be killed.
Laziness can be a sign of high intelligence, according to new study. You hear that, honey?
Oh, see, Julie Jewel. Randy has a heart valve leaking. Yes, that's another thing, Julie. I wish you all the best as well.
Prayer for that. Absolutely. It's very, very, very important. Our prayers to everybody that's reaching out. I don't know about how do you want to take this, honey? Every saint has a past. Every sinner has a future.
Every saint has a past. Every sinner has a future. I like it.
I like that too. Raising your voice at children or husbands can cause long-term damage to their emotional health. Raising your voice at children and your husbands can have long-term effects on emotional health. Studies now show that yelling and harsh discipline can lead to anxiety, low self-esteem, and difficulty managing emotions later in life. Constant, be positive communication.
I think it should be positive for everything. And no, Richard, I took myself off. He had me on metropropofol just because they said to keep your blood pressure down. Keeping your blood pressure down was one of the most important things for the aneurysm. But no, I'm not taking anything at this point.
Denise Mission Lipschitz says, what about the wives? I agree. This is only said husbands and kids. I might have to look up to that too. There's my buddy Sal. Barbados Sal, I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well, buddy. Honey, we're running out of time. I got a couple minutes left. Men with beards are more stable, romantic partners say.
I don't know.
I never had a beard. I don't know. Morgan Freeman. Great actor. I love when he talks. And here's a quote. And honey, tell me what you think of this. And I think we all need to take in consideration on this particular quote. Learn to call people colleagues, classmates, schoolmates, neighbors, acquaintances. Not everyone is your friend. It's a strong word. Use it wisely.
I agree.
You got no
Denise,
nothing?
I'm sorry I did not text you back yet. I will.
That is coming. Crazy. All right. Let's see. We already talked about Christmas dinner, of having anything besides that. Just trying to get to some extra stuff here, folks.
Let's do our sponsors. It's 2 minutes too.
2 minutes. Hey guys, why do we close your eyes when we pray, cry, kiss, or dream? Because the most beautiful things in life are not seen but felt in your heart. Gotta love that, folks. And let's get back one more sponsor. We're talking about eating healthy and being healthy. Well, then there's only one place to go, especially if it's fast food, right, honey? You're talking about Guzman and Gomez. That's right. Guzman and Gomez, fast food made healthy, clean, enjoyable. Check them out. So far, they have locations in Schaumburg, Crystal Lake, Buffalo Grove, and Naperville. Download the GYG app and sign up and get your free burrito, folks. Our son Joe is the regional marketing manager. They also have burritos, taco bowls, salads. They even have a burrito replacing rice for French fries. They have fundraisers, catering. Give them a call. Give Joe a call at 224-636-3646. Maybe.
And if you haven't tried yet, you have to even try their breakfasts. Their breakfasts are amazing.
Very, very good.
Really good breakfast items.
Guzman and Gomez, doing it right, eating healthy. It is Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. And we are coming to the end of the hour. But you know what it's time for, honey? Don't forget, tonight is Zaza's in Lake Barrington. Tomorrow, Chicago Prime. And don't forget, Saturday we'll be in Champaign with Ocean's Rat Pack opening for Candace Owens. Very excited about that. Big Mike asked me to come up with a question because they're going to have questions and answers for Candace Owens. So I didn't really know some good questions that I was going to ask. So I reached out to Anthony Ramundi, Danny's son, conservative aunt on social media, millions of followers. And he's going to come up with a couple questions to ask Candace. So we'd like to know some of the answer to that. We're really excited. David, I'll talk to you a little later. Guys, and don't forget, it's that time of year again. Mama D's bread loaves are back.
Yeah.
There are over 20 different flavors to choose from: chocolate chip, blueberry, lemon, pumpkin, peppermint. The list goes on and on. The gluten-free options are available. You can contact my sister, Natalie Bosch, that's B-O-S-C-H, through private message, or give her a call or a text at 847-533-0400. The breads start at $10 and go up. For they're also extra for additional fillings. They also have mini breads available. They will not disappoint.
Will not disappoint.
Mama D's bread loaves. Guys, as it's coming to the end, now we're back here again tomorrow. I'm still waiting on a 95% that Billy J. Kramer will be our guest tomorrow, British Invasion Royalty. So we're waiting at 3 o'clock for a call. We have birthdays today. So let's go through a couple right here before we say goodnight, folks.
Good night.
Before we say goodbye, right? Ted who?
Ted who? He can't read his own writing.
Oh, Ted Bluechip Jr. He's the original member, one of the original members of the association celebrating a birthday. James Brolin, 84. Richard Thomas, John Boy, 73. Real Perlman, that's Danny DeVito's wife, 76. Barbara Eden.
Oh, Jeannie, I love her.
93 years old. Lucy Liu, 56. I don't know, she's 93. Alice Cooper, 76. Dennis Doherty of Mamas and the Papas. Michael Chiklis, Lega's actor, great actor, 60 years old. Stephen King, horror writer, 77. Annie Lennox from the Eurythmics, 69. Ray Walton, he played in the TV show My Favorite Martian, celebrating a birthday. Britney Spears, honey, is 43 years old.
No way.
Aaron Rodgers, used to be with the Packers, now with the Jets, 41 years old. Johnny Versace, celebrating a birthday. Ozzy Osbourne is 75 years old. Andy Williams, Christmas guy, rest in peace. Brendan Fraser is 55 years old. Mark Bales, an incredible sound man in Chicago, celebrating a birthday. Joe Dex, entertainer, musician with the Cave Dwellers, celebrating a birthday. John Sirianni, Johnny, wherever you are, buddy, happy birthday. Let's also forget Omar Marino's birthday.
Happy birthday.
And little Gianluca is 1 year old today. Absolutely, folks. Guys, it's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things.
Thank you, Erica.
I want to thank you all. Congratulations again to Erica and Tony Toto. You're going to see Buddy Rich, Groovy Christmas.
Met Jeannie.
I met Jeannie. Oh, how cool was that? Actually, you know who slept with was it Jim McMahon, I think.
For real?
No, I forgot who was one of the guys that we had. Somebody slept with him. I forgot who it was.
I'm sure someone did.
Someone did. Anyway, again, thank you so much for being understanding and everything we're going to keep we're going to keep positive here at the Ocean Carrara Fank household.
And we will keep you posted.
And we'll keep you posted as we go on. But again, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Remember, thank our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Download the Ace Rewards app. Easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. Ace has been helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Guys, buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. Be kind to one another. We need it now more. As John Lennon says, come together. We need to come together.
Now.
It's very important, and especially during this holiday season. Reach out to some friends that you have not seen in a while. Miss them, love them. It's important because that's all we have in life, friends and family. And again, I appreciate from the bottom of my heart you guys watching the show every day. Back tomorrow, same time, same station. In the great words of Ringo Starr, peace and love. Laura, say good night.
Good night. Good night, Dick.
Good night, Dick. Bye-bye, everybody. See you later. Dick, take us out. Bye-bye.
Oh, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
See you next time.
Bye-bye, everybody. God bless you.